So in Bali they call me Moose, you know? And now I'm wearing, if you ever come to Bali, the guys at the airport, they're wearing something like that. So the guy that will help you, the porters and stuff. Anyway, in today's video, I wanted to tell you about Bali, the perks, the cons, and how you can use it at your advantage to actually scale. So you can have many lives, many faces in Bali, which you will not have, for example, in Dubai. Dubai will be more rough with you. If you not succeed, you will have to find a way to succeed. In here, you're more chill. Life is obviously cheaper, but it doesn't mean that you cannot have a, let's say, more expensive life and paying yourself more expensive things, whatever, going to fancier restaurants, fancier clubs, and then if you can get to like some circles. I see so many friends they lose themselves like dating or maybe partying too much, and it's part of the game. It's part of the game because it's also about like acceptance. Like sometimes we do something and it's like, okay, maybe like we're like so rough with ourselves, we're hard with ourselves. You're like, okay, I should stop all of this, and it's always black or white. It's either partying hard or working hard, and we're just trying to find which way works the best for us. And usually, I'm not saying for everyone, but what I see from my friends here in Bali is like, if they have money, everything is good, and then they become slower, like in their work, what they do, and if they don't, they're like, okay, everything is like it's danger alert that opened up in the brain, and they're like, okay, let's get back to the hustle. So it's good, it's good. My question is like how we can find the right balance and find a way to operate that is like that is right and good on the mid run, long run, etc. So the thing is, yeah, in Bali, it's so easy. Like a lot of guys say, yeah, it's hard to work here, and it's very easy to lose ourselves. So here, we're in the studio in Bali, recording videos and stuff. Like, can make a routine here and get stuff going. So I think it's really more about like rituals. It's more about like, okay, that's my day for this, that's my day for that. I wake up, I need to go to the gym, I need to meet those people, I need to organize one event per month. It's like more about how you keep yourself accountable, because of course, like when you have your e-com business and you're just like, like it's working well, like you're scaling, if there is nothing like keeping you accountable, it's gonna be a problem. So what I decided to do, because before we said, yeah, money is part of the equation, in my side, I'm like, okay, I know that if I have too much money, it's going to be problems. So, okay, it's cool. Like I invest my money this way, because I have to continuously like have monthly or bi-monthly payments. It's challenged me to like get the money for the next month. Or it can be like team. If you're working with yourself, it's hard to keep yourself accountable. So if you have a team around you that will help you, like, like you have to give that thing to deliver, that thing to deliver, also it will help you stay accountable. So it's basically taking like some elements about like, hey, when it's going wrong, what you guys usually do, and like trying to learn like not being like black or white, like, oh, I'm working, I'm not working. It's like, okay, what's the time I can set to myself so I can have the right balance to get to where I want, okay? And sometimes it can be like about socializing. Sometimes the thing is, when we do e-com, you guys do e-com, like sometimes we're ourselves, and when we meet another e-com, it's like, okay, like, hey, let's do this, let's party here, and then it can easily starting to go on a bad circle, or then maybe after a few months go on a good one. Or there is also a lot of guys going and leaving, so maybe you come and then there's friends and then you have to do something. Oh, but next week there's other friends coming, and then you can be like stuck in a loop. But I think in my end, I would say it's part of the process. I think it's about accepting it. I think like we are so hard with ourselves, like we should do this, we should do that, we should do this. And at the end, life is like that. We get experience, we get more mature. And sometimes I think life can be can be better when like we start to like accept what's going on for us, and being more conscious of what we want, and trying to add like a routinity to that. So I think Bali is the right place for this. because I've been trying so many places around the world. The thing is, Dubai can be rough, but I think still now, like, I love Dubai, and I think Dubai is a very good place to be, especially if you wanna have less distractions as well. But also, being in the middle of distractions can be challenging yourself, because if you're in the middle of the distraction and you're able to making it happen, even though you're in the middle of the distraction, it shows how resilient you are. But of course, it's good to put yourself in the right environment where you will be able to, like, listen to yourself, listen to your soul, and like, breathe and be good with yourself. So Bali give that, and I think the success in today's world is finding the balance, like being in maybe Dubai a part of the year, Bali a part of the year, and maybe like some other places, like exploring the world and having the freedom to being able to explore the world. And once you get there, you're like, yeah, that's cool, because, like, the thing is, what I see a lot, maybe you will relate to tell me if you're in this situation, is like sometimes we're in a place and it takes us a very long time, like we're in Bali, whatever, and we take so much time to realize what habit we get in there, and like it becomes, this habit is so in our life, so rooted in us, that it's even hard to, like, to disconnect or whatever. And Bali can be a trap in that side, because we can have a cheap life and have this digital nomad kind of thing, and like chill and do nothing, and live with few things. But it's really more about what you add to yourself in terms of structuring the week to, like, make it challenging anyway. And finding balance. Maybe, okay, you spend some time here and you're like, okay, I'm seeing that it's not helping me anymore. Let's move out. Let's challenge myself, so I'm not blocked in the loop. Like we escape the rat race and then we come back to the rat race again. So yeah, I wanted to share you this about Bali and the perception of ourselves and how hard we can be with ourselves. And in Dubai, it's true that it's even hard. Like, we can be like, okay, I'm not making it. All my guys are making it. All my friends having success. This is the wealth of my friends. And like, why I'm not making it? It can be very hurtful. And sometimes it's important to accept and be grateful for what we already have. Yeah, but bro, you already had this success in e-com. You already traveled to this place. You already give this experience to your family. You already drove that car. You already bought that watch, whatever it is. It's like sometimes we're so locked in, like, where we want to go, and we forget what we already did. And I think in Dubai it's even harder, because, like, we're even more challenged. But I think it's good, like, when we're in that kind of our cycle in our life, to, like, take a break, go to Bali for 1 month, 2 months, whatever, clarify things out, and then breathe and come back home, or here, whatever, and scale. So scale, whatever it is, it can be business-wise, also on other projects, on other aspects in life. So guys, I was your host of Bali today, and if you want to have plugs, hacks, tricks, scale your e-com business with, like, impossible stuff, go check our Discord. You will see, you'll be mind blown. And yeah, chat with me in WhatsApp with our team, and we'll fix your things and scale your business to the next level. And see you in the next video.